Hello, welcome to Tapping Into Your Badass Business. Okay, so I'm so excited that you have decided to build a doTERRA business with us, with this team, the Essential Goddess. There's so many exciting things that are going to start happening for you. We work together as a team on our spiritual growth, on personal growth, on lifting ourselves up and tuning in and tapping into that inner goddess, that inner woman, our higher self, and working together spiritually with our inner being. Okay, that's such a huge part of what I do and how I build my business. We also work with the moon phases. Okay, not only are we just killing it in business, but the reason why is because we are really tuning into some of the things that people just don't even know, right? So we're tuning into our sexual energy as women, as creators, as we are becoming the creatrix of our experience, okay? So we're going to be working with the moon phases. We're going to be working in that way and forming our classes and our launches around the phases of the moon. We're going to continually be uplifting our sexual energy, and you can learn more about that in some other classes that I do, about why that is so important, why we are always, or not always have to be, but you're going to want to be in an uplifted, high energy state as much as you possibly can. How we use oils to do that, how we, engulf ourselves in a non-toxic lifestyle that is going to completely revamp our entire being, and we're going to feel lighter. We're going to feel more empowered in everything. So what this particular part of getting us ready to launch our business is about, this particular video, I'm going to talk about tapping. All right. Tapping is EFT, or emotional freedom technique. All right. I just call it tapping. But the official name is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. I consider this mental acupuncture, because what we're doing when we're doing this tapping exercises is we're tuning into the electrical system of our body, the meridians, and we're tapping on them kind of like you would put acupuncture needles into specific areas for specific situations, okay? To deal with the body in specific ways. So we're tapping into those meridians to help expel and dissolve limiting beliefs that we don't even know we have. Okay, what are limiting beliefs? And do I even have limiting beliefs? You do. I guarantee it. We all do. Whether you know it or you believe it or not, you do. I had no idea about limiting beliefs and what those really, what it was, right? Until I discovered a gentleman by the name of Brad Yates, okay? And I've been doing this, I've been tapping for about 8 years now. At the beginning of my journey, my spiritual enlightenment, my awakening, back in like 2008, 2007, I found Brad Yates and I found Joe Vitale. I was studying with Joe, currently at that time, I was studying with Joe Vitale. And he was doing series with Brad Yates on EFT to help remove limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Okay, so I'm going to explain kind of a little bit about what limiting beliefs are. All right, so, back in the day, growing up, your parents would say things like, that's more money than there is in the world, or money doesn't grow on trees. That, oh, we can't afford that. That's too much money. Rich people are bad, or those people are stuck up because they have money. Oh, look at, they think their shit doesn't stink because they have money. So you just were bombarded, regardless of really your upbringing. It was everywhere around you. You're bombarded with these statements and these sayings that people are saying, and that goes right into your subconscious, okay? And it becomes your belief system. So from in vitro to about 7 years old, okay, our subconscious is wide open for suggestion, for programming. So we live as children up until about 7 in the theta state. okay? And theta state, it allows what people are telling you to basically create your belief system. Your belief system is being created by, you know, your upbringing, by your parents and whatnot. Not that anybody would ever mean to do any harm whatsoever. It would never be intentional. But I just didn't realize, you know, parents just don't realize the incredible impact that they're having on children when they're between 0 and 7, because it's going right into our subconscious. It becomes our belief system. Okay, so preschool, things like that. You had, you know, maybe some stuff going on where the preschool teacher was making you feel like you weren't worthy, like you didn't do a good enough job, or you felt like you were being looked down upon. And then you get into, you know, kindergarten and stuff like that, and you have mean stuff that kids say, and you have a teacher that's kind of, you know, who knows. But there's so many different things that people can say that literally were embedded into your subconscious, and that becomes your belief system. So as adults today, we are literally living the life of a belief system of a freaking 7-year-old, okay? Whatever was programmed into that mind between 0 and 7, that's what we're dealing with today, because the subconscious mind doesn't know any better. It hasn't been changed, because it's like, how do we change that? I mean, I didn't even know that it was a thing. So how in the heck do we change that? We don't want to be living the life of a 7-year-old's belief system, believing that in the back of our mind that money is the root of all evil. That's not even what the Bible says. It's the love of money is the root of all evil. Completely a different situation than money is the root of all evil. Money is just energy. It's just a way to exchange energy for products and services. We have to have some form of exchange. It used to be cows and chickens and eggs and whatnot. Now it's dollars, okay? So it's just energy. If we look at money as energy and not as a physical situation, it helps us flow a lot better in our life. Okay, so we have to now, as adults, get out all of that crap that our subconscious believes is the true thing. Okay, so our subconscious might believe that money is the root of all evil. So why in the heck would your subconscious allow you to have the money you want if it's the root of all evil? If your subconscious believes that everything out there that you see is more money than there is in the world, then you're not going to attract those things that you can purchase with the money that you do have, because everything's too expensive. So in order to get these belief systems out, we do tapping. Okay, there's hypnosis is another way to do that, and I have resources for that as well. But this is the way I do it. I will tell you a story. This is going to be a little bit of a long video. I just want you to understand why we're doing this. This is the first part of when you decide to build a business with me and my team. You're going to go through this series. That's just part of. You're just going to do it, because it's going to help you so much. I can't even fathom. I can't even begin to tell you how much it's going to help you. Just wait. It's really awesome. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about what tapping did for me back when I very first found it. Okay, so my husband Darren and I were going through a really major situation with our business. We've never ever had money problems. We just didn't have, and we have been very, very fortunate. We own a very successful local brick and mortar, you know, trucks and employees and, you know, whatnot business, okay, in our local community. So we've always been very prosperous. We never really had to deal with anything money related. It just was always there. But in 2008, when the economy crashed, we had an issue. Okay, it was a big situation, and so we were in a desperate situation. I was in a freaking desperate situation where I needed money, a freaking lot of money, and I needed it right now, like immediately, because I couldn't even pay my mortgage. And we're not talking like $5,000. I'm talking a large amount of money, because it was a business situation. So I was like, all right, I'm learning this. Obviously, there are some subconscious beliefs in my system that is keeping me from attracting the money that I need, or the business that I need to make the money that I need into my life. So Darren and I joined forces together, and we did a tapping exercise. Now this was Joe Vitale and Brad Yates together, my two mentors at the time, and they did a attract a new car tapping series. It was like an hour and a half call. We did a bunch of tapping for different things to attract a new car. I did not give a rip about a new car. I just wanted the money that I could use to deal with the financial situation that I was dealing with. Okay, so we had been trying to do a lot of different things to bring in that money and sell stuff and whatnot. So we sat down together and did this hour and a half tapping session on a Thursday evening together. Joined forces. When two or more come together and go after the same goal, it's magnified, okay? So we did it together, put our forces together, and we did this whole tapping call. And within 48 hours of doing the tapping together, I had a gentleman show up at my house to purchase a bunch of different things that I had, and he gave me $30,000 in cash on a Saturday afternoon. So that just doesn't happen. First of all, somebody doesn't buy like a whole bunch of different things from one person that are an incredible amount of money, and on a Saturday afternoon. It just does not happen. And so I know for a fact that it was that situation, us doing this tapping, that removed those subconscious beliefs that we're not allowing it to come in, okay? So you can literally, this is a big deal to do this tapping. It's amazing. So, I mean, you can sit there and do all these affirmations that all these law of attraction teachers are telling you to do these vision boards that, you know, they're saying you're going to attract all this fancy schmancy stuff. You've got all this, you know, these huge mansions on your vision board, and jet boats and exotic vacations and whatnot on this vision board. And I'll tell you what, it's going to do more detriment to your subconscious than it is any good. Because no matter how many affirmations you do, no matter how many times you write it down, no matter how many rituals or spells that you do, or vision boards that you look at every day, it's just going to sit there out in front of you like a carrot on a string, dangling, and it's never going to come in. And the reason being is because your subconscious mind is not going to allow it to come in until you remove the subconscious beliefs that are keeping it at bay. Okay? So that's where tapping comes in. It will change everything for you, literally everything. And I am very passionate about this because it has made such a huge impact in my life and made such a difference for me that I just have to have you do this. I cannot not tell you how to do this. So there's going to be about 20 to 25 videos that we're going to go through. This is a series specifically for network marketing, for the different things that might hold us back within our network marketing business, okay? Specific to, you know, not feeling worthy and different things like that. So, and then I will also have other videos that I'm going to do for tapping that are specifically geared towards money beliefs and worthiness beliefs and that kind of thing, because we're going to need that too. So this is how it works. There's videos. You're going to go through each video in sequential order, okay? So how do you do tapping? What is it even? What is it? How do I do it? What am I supposed to be doing? So in the video, you're going to see me say, just follow along with me, okay? And so these are I'm going to explain physically here the tapping points. So the tapping points are eyebrow point, and that is right here. Right in front of your eyebrow, not in the very middle, but just right on the corner of your eyebrow, okay? Eyebrow point. And then the next point is going to be the side of the eye, right here. And you're just going to tap like this, okay? I'm going to say a sentence, and then you're going to say the sentence after me, okay? So I'm going to say something like, money is the root of all evil. And you're going to say, money is the root of all evil. And then I'm going to say, money is the root of all evil. And you're going to say, money is the root of all evil. And then I'll say another sentence. Anyway, you're just going to follow along after me, okay? The next tapping point is under the eye, right here. Then we're going to go to under the nose, right here. Then we're going to go under the chin, or not under the chin, under the lip, right here. Okay, in that divot. And then the next tapping point is right here on the chest, okay? Like your collarbone where the that divot is right there. You're going to tap right there, okay? The next point is under the arm, right here, bra strap level. Just tap on the bra strap, okay? The next is the top of the head, and you're going to tap around the top of the head like this, okay? And then we go right back to the eyebrow point, and we're going to continue to say these sentences. We're going to first get into what the limiting belief that could be, and then after we're going to make fun of that and go, are you kidding me? Who in the heck told me that? I don't know what they're talking about because that ain't what I think. You know, that kind of thing. We're going to then reprogram our subconscious mind with a belief that is, you know, is positive instead of the negative belief. So we're going to deprogram and then reprogram. Okay, so that is what this tapping series is about. That's how important it is. That is just what we do on this team. If you have any questions about tapping or want any more resources or anything like that, let me know. But I want you to really take this very seriously because it is very serious and it can change everything for you. Your business is going to flow so much easier when you go through this. So once you're finished with this video, then go ahead and go on to the #1 video and just keep going through the sequences. All right, just keep going through it, and you can go back and listen to it again and do it again. You can. I like to have you do each video like 3 times, like once every morning, or you can do it, you know, before you go to bed. Or I like to do them in the morning first thing in the morning. It's better, I think. I like to do like my ritual baths and my my time with the goddess in the evening. This is more romantic that way. So yeah, tapping is great in the morning, and just do each tapping session once or twice at least, and then just move on to the next one. All right, so that's it for this long explanation, and I will say peace out and namaste.